Okay, we're going to look at an option in Photo that allows us to specifically upsample pixel art imagery using one of two pixel art resampling methods. So here's my pixel art that I created earlier, and I've made 3 copies of this. So what we're going to do is, with the first copy, I'm going to go to Document and Resize Document. Okay, we're going to quadruple the size, so I'm going to put 1024 by 1024 pixels here, and for the resampling algorithm I'm going to choose bicubic and click Resize. Okay, so as we can see, that result has come out rather soft. Now then, across on my second copy, rather than go to Resize Document, instead I'm going to go to Resize Pixel Art Document. And that will bring up a slightly different dialog. So we can choose between HQX and XBR for our pixel art resampling here. I'm going to choose HQX and choose to scale it up 4 times. Then click Resize. Okay, so instantly we should notice we've got a sharper result here. Let's switch back to the bicubic upsampled version, which, as we can see, is a tad soft. Back across to HQX, and we see it's retained a lot of that fine line detail. So then it begs the question, what does XBR look like? Well, we can go to Resize Pixel Art Document. This time choose XBR and choose a 4 times upscale. Click Resize. And what I'll do now is just zoom in to each of the images for a closer look at the differences. So we can note that HQX is quite a significant step up over bicubic resampling, and then XBR on top of that smooths out a lot of the sharp line detail, so it produces a more rounded result overall. So we've tested these two against bicubic. What happens if instead we use something sharper to resample? Instead, let's try the sharpest method we have available, which is non-separable Lanczos. And I'll just zoom into that again. Okay, so we can see that HQX and XBR have both produced considerably better results than the sharpest traditional resampling option available to us. As we can see, non-separable Lanczos has produced some horrible artifacting around the edges, lots of horrible ringing, and generally this isn't a result we want to be using. So there we go, hopefully an illustrative video as to why you would want to use HQX or XBR specifically to upsample pixel art. Finally, it's also worth noting that these two methods, HQX and XBR, are only really effective when you use them on pixel art that has a one-to-one mapping. That is to say, it's not going to be as effective on imagery that has either been resampled or that has been generated from either a filter or a shader to look like pixel art. It's only really going to be effective on pixel art that has originally been created by hand, using software that can draw singular pixels. And yes, you can do that in Photo. It's on the flyout here called the Pixel tool. So there we go, just a quick video on pixel art upscaling. If you have any questions or queries, please do ask on the forums, and don't forget to check out the other video tutorials. Thank you for watching.